Hello viewers, welcome to the top 5 segment of JK News Point. This is your host Harshvardhan Singh, and let us begin our segment with the first news. The new national education policy has proposed that the midday meals provided to students in government or aided schools should be supplemented by breakfast. In locations where hot meals are not possible, a simple but nutritious meal like groundnuts or chana mixed with jaggery and local fruits may be provided. The policy, which was approved by the Union Cabinet earlier this week, has noted that morning hours after a nutritious breakfast can be particularly productive for the study of cognitively more demanding subjects, and hence recommended expansion of the midday meal scheme to include provisions for breakfast in schools. The group of ministers on COVID-19 on Saturday agreed to the proposal of the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare to allow the export of made-in-India ventilators. The export prohibition on ventilators was imposed in March to ensure domestic availability to effectively fight COVID-19. Now, with this decision, the ministry hopes that the manufacturers of domestic ventilators would be in a position to find new markets in foreign countries. Currently, only 0.22% of the active cases are on ventilators across the country. On August 5 last year, the central government abrogated special status of the erstwhile state and also announced its bifurcation into two union territories, Ladakh and Jammu and Kashmir. Ahead of the first anniversary of the abrogation of Article 370, Lieutenant Governor of Jammu and Kashmir, Girish Chandra Murmu, says people's mood is upbeat in Jammu and Kashmir, and the decision to abrogate Article 370 was taken under extreme circumstances. He added that Pakistan is trying to keep separatism alive in Jammu and Kashmir while it has been fading away. It's been over a week since the BCCI wrote to the Indian government for the permission to shift the IPL to the United Arab Emirates, but according to sources, the approval hasn't arrived. Without the Indian government's green signal, today's governing council meeting, which will be chaired by Brijesh Patel, may not hold a lot of importance. If at all it is held, the government's nod will top the 10-point agenda. After the unfortunate demise of Sushant Singh Rajput, there have been multiple debates and discussions on news channels and social media about nepotism, groupism, and even how unfair the Hindi film industry has been at times. Almost every actor and filmmaker has spoken something about this tragedy. And in one of his recent interviews, veteran actor Naseeruddin Shah stated how the late actor should be left alone and why the debate is getting more and more juvenile. He said one can only hope for that, though the level of the debate is getting more and more juvenile, and I see it is as completely unnecessary. Why the actors who have been content now complaining that they are not on posters, he added. Well, that is all for today. See you until next time. Have a good day.